Hi everyone, this video is not scripted. The reason it isn't scripted is because if I scripted it, I'd probably never get round to making it. I want to talk to everyone on this channel about me. I want to talk about some sort of personal stuff because it affects the channel and it affects you guys in so much as sort of the content I'm putting out and the help that I'm able to provide. If I look a bit dishevelled, it's because I literally just got up, had a shower, not bothered drying my hair, and I thought, you know what, it's now or never. I'm either going to make this video now or it's not going to get made. So if you want a sort of a normal gambling type video, I'm hopefully going to record one straight after this, which will go up later today. And I'll also talk about the bigger project that I've been working on and why that hasn't come to fruition yet. That's all kind of part and parcel of really what I want to talk about today. And what that is me. It's my insecurities, my sort of personal shortcomings, and how that is affecting my ability to make what I want to make and make the videos I want to put out there and share with you stuff that I want to share. This isn't a pity party. I'm in no way asking for sympathy. I also am not so-called compliment fishing. I get loads and loads of really, really nice, positive messages from you guys. People telling me that I'm helping you. People telling me, how much the videos are helping in your recovery, or just that you enjoy them, or that you find them interesting, or whatever. I'm constantly getting these really, really lovely comments, and I'm really appreciating it. It does spur me on, and it's kind of the reason I'm struggling with this, because I want to keep making videos, because people are telling me that they're doing some good. But obviously, for every dozen good comments, there is a negative one. Now, I'm very happy to receive constructive criticism. If you don't like a particular video, or if you think I could have put it in a different way, or you have an opposing opinion that you want to present, that's absolutely fine. I'm also very, very aware that by putting myself out there online, I am subjecting myself to scrutiny of anyone who chooses to watch the video. I'm effectively putting myself on a proxy pedestal for public judgment. And it would be hypocritical of me to say, oh, it's not fair. This isn't a moan about people who leave negative comments, because I am one of those people who would say, well, actually, if you're going to put yourself out there and make yourself public and pursue either an activity or a career in something that puts you in a certain spotlight, then you're going to get people who don't like what you do. And I think the thing is, that was never the plan for the channel. I never created this channel with a view to being a YouTuber. And I don't class myself as a YouTuber, and I don't think I ever will, because I think that I always think of YouTubers as people with millions of subscribers who do it for a living and actually enjoy the process of video creation. I am quite the opposite. I made the videos because I thought they were going to be initially beneficial for me. And then I realised that they may be beneficial for others, so I wanted to continue to make the videos for those reasons. Don't get me wrong, as I say, I am always flattered, and I do love reading the comments, because so often people are sharing their positive stories with me and telling me that I've helped them, and it would be remiss to say that it isn't an ego massage for me. To know that I'm benefiting people is, of course, it's an uplift, isn't it? It's something that makes you feel good about yourself. And with that comes the negative, which is the negative comments. And the reason the video I'm going to put out later today, which is a proper normal old school I Only Feel gambling related video, the reason that's not come out for 3 or 4 days is because I've got this spot on my top lip. No, now it's no secret that anyone with eyes can see that I have a few problems with my skin and stuff. That's fine. I've had them for my entire life, and it's not a major issue. But I know that it would only take one person to point out the fact, as someone has pointed out the fact I've had spots before, it's a stupid little thing. But if I read a comment about that in the comments, even if it was surrounded by 3 dozen people telling me that the video was helpful or that it was a good video or whatever, I would be unable to focus on anything but that, even if it's a minor physical imperfection, of which I have many, and probably a few major ones as well, but that's a story for another day. Even though it's a minor thing, it's something that I'm aware of, and actually if I go out later and go out the pub, I won't be self-conscious about it at all. But if someone leaves a comment in black and white on my video pointing out something that I'm already aware of, then actually that will bother me. And that's not, again, me fishing for sympathy or fishing for positive comments. I know that that's a personal failing on my part. That's a personal insecurity that I wish I didn't have. There is this overriding opinion, particularly sort of online, that, you know, people, you know, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what people think. I am what I am. If you don't like it, leave. That sort of approach, that sort of attitude. And that does seem to be the generally pushed attitude that people should necessarily try and achieve. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think we should have some consideration for how others perceive us. I think that if everyone was saying, Phil, you're a shyster, you're a scam artist, you're whatever, I'm rest assured I'm none of those things, but then I think it's important to sort of maybe sit up and take notice of the negatives. And I think, of course, like I say, if I'm putting myself out there, I'm subjecting myself to criticism. And that could be criticism of my content, which I'm happy with. It could be criticism of my opinion, which I'm open to because it may expand my thoughts and may actually allow me to approach the things I talk about in a different manner. But if it's a personal criticism, and like I say, I know that comes with the territory, then quite often I will struggle to overcome that. That will be something that would put me off from hitting the record button and making another video. I spoke recently about my age. Yes, I am 40, or I'm 41, something like that. And yeah, I appreciate that I look older than that. You know, I've always looked older than I am, and those sorts of comments now sort of water off a duck's back, because I've heard it so much. I grew up with it, and like I said before, when I was 14 and I could get into pubs, then that played a bit of a benefit, didn't it? But it's still something, you know, that I struggle to read. I still struggle to read bad things about myself. And this brings me on to my bigger project. It's no secret, let's put it out there, right? What I'm talking about is crypto casinos, streamers, and people who are promoting it, particularly here in the UK. That's basically the essence of the video. And if you've been following the channel, then you'll know that's probably what's coming, all right? And the reason I've not finished that yet, apart from my ongoing issues with iMovie and the fact that I'm not massively good at video editing, and I wanted to actually try and make it quite slick and, you know, quite engaging for people, is the fact that I know that the people that I will be referencing in that video and the channels that I will be referencing in that video have strong, loyal followings, far bigger than the subscriber count that I have. And don't get me wrong, 5,000 subscribers was something that I never, ever thought I would achieve, and actually has probably been quite a significant factor in this feeling of insecurity that I'm currently experiencing. But anyway, these channels have far larger followings, far greater subscriber counts, and they have a plethora of very loyal, I think what young people call stans, basically loyal to the nth degree followers, people who will not hear a single word of criticism about their favourite streamer or about their favourite creator. So I know that referencing, even if I make sure that all my facts are correct, even if I make sure that everything I say is rational, balanced, and not, you know, inflammatory or based on my opinions, it's basically factual. Even if I make sure all of that is the case, I know that there will be people who watch the video, who also watch these other videos, and I'll come on to that in a second, and will dislike me for it, because I am in some ways casting aspersions on someone that they hold in such high regard. I know that will come with an element of backlash, and a lot of the backlash may be, you know, a rational reason, counter-argument, and that's great. But I know it will also come with personal criticism. It's par for the course. You put yourself online, someone doesn't like what you say, they're going to go after you personally, anything they can pick on, be that the fact I'm balding, I look older than I am, I've got spots, I've got glasses, whatever, right? And I think an influx of personal criticism to me, particularly when I already suffer from certain insecurities, might be too much for me to want to continue to do this. So I've sort of stalled a little bit. Aside from the technical factors, it's kind of putting me off generating what could potentially be drama, or bringing a backlash upon myself. And that's it is a personal failing. It's a certain weakness that I'm not able to maybe be resilient enough to withstand criticism, particularly when I can be pretty solid in my resolve and totally believe what I'm saying, and what I'm putting out there is based on fact or based on logical reason, rather than just me spurting nonsense. But I still think that personal attacks from people who are loyal to these other people might have a significant detrimental effect to me, and that's basically making me really quite hesitant about that. Particularly, and this is what I was ascertaining to earlier, when I look at my YouTube analytics, it tells me the channels most followed by people who watch my videos, which is quite a cool thing. But pretty much all of them, in fact, I think the top 5 are all the types of channels that I would be referring to in this video about crypto casinos and the promotion of crypto casinos. So it's fairly safe to say that a lot of the people who watch my videos also watch theirs. And they may be these fans that I'm talking about, and they may not like the fact that I come out with these things. And I should be strong enough to sort of withstand that and go, no, I've got conviction in my opinion, and I do. But I know that because I make the effort to read your comments, even if I don't get the opportunity to reply to them all, I know that by reading personal criticisms, and it would quite often become personal, of me, not of my opinion, not of my video, but of me, would possibly push me away from wanting to do this, and not just do this channel, but also do more stuff on YouTube, do more interpersonal stuff, meet more people, do more things, all the stuff I've spoken about previously. And that is why, that video is taking longer than possible to come. That's not just the whole reason I wanted to make this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys and explain that I love the fact this channel has grown so big. I love 5,000 subscribers. To me was unbelievable. It was something I never thought would happen. But in a sense, reaching a milestone like that I thought was impossible has made me realise that I've got an audience, that I've got people watching me, judging mostly my opinions and my content, but also me personally. And when I started doing this for me, and I had 12 subscribers, 13 subscribers, I never thought that I would have any kind of platform to, address such a large number of people. That was never the intention. It's a fantastic side effect, and I love the fact I'm reaching more people, because hopefully it means I can help more people, and I can grow this, and I can make it a bigger part of my life, and do X, Y, Z, and all the stuff I ramble on about, right? I love it, and I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for the subscribers, because I bloody love it, and I love to see that number grow, and I love people coming on board, and I love the interactions you have with myself and with each other, all right? And I love it also if you sign up for my Patreon, right? But I just want to say that could be why I'm becoming more and more conscious of me, and why I'm struggling sometimes to deal with personal criticisms, which I understand is part of the territory. I'm not saying woe is me. I'm not saying feel sorry for me. I'm not saying leave me lovely comments because it's going to make me feel better. Of course that does. But what I'm saying is it's perfectly reasonable that you're going to get abuse online. All right. I just didn't plan for it, because I didn't expect it, because I didn't expect to get this big, and I'm not as good at coping with it than I'd like to be, or that I'm able to, or that I am. But I will plod on, and I will continue to do this, and I will bring you that video. I assure you it just is taking longer than I thought, and I will bring you another video later today. But thanks for watching, and thank you to everyone who continues to support the channel in any way that is. Thank you to anyone who leaves a comment that criticises or argues with my points, with my rationale, with my opinions, with my videos. Okay, and if you do want to post abuse, I'm not me saying I don't like receiving it, which is obvious, isn't going to stop you, and I will continue to receive it, and I'll continue to just try and brush it off as best I can and accept it as part of the territory. But just know that I do get sometimes insecure about this. If I was maybe 20 years younger, had a full head of hair, no glasses, no spots, and just felt better about myself, then maybe it'd be water off a duck's back. But hey, this old boy is maybe a little bit more sensitive than he has to let on. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and sane. All the best.